everybody, welcome back to Northeast Cooks. My name is Nevaeh.
My name is Aaliyah.
I'm Nevaeh.
And I'm Saran.
Today we're making a creamy Cajun chicken pasta.
And first we're going to make our pasta. First we're gonna boil our water and then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt in the mixture. Then when that's all ready, we're going to add in our pasta and then cook that for about 10 minutes until it's al dente or slightly firm, and then we'll come back to it.
All right, for our chicken, we're going to need 2 breasts. And when you get them, you're going to need to pound both of them until they're both even thickness. Once you're done with that, you can put both your breasts into a bowl and you're going to sprinkle Cajun seasoning on them. If you happen to not have any Cajun seasoning at home, you can make a little blend by yourself using salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, oregano, and smoked paprika. Now we're going to season a little bit on the top of the first piece of breast, and then we're going to put some onto the bottom so that they're both equally seasoned. And then using your hands, or if you prefer to use gloves, you're going to basically mix it around. Once they're decently covered, you're going to move over to your stove after washing your hands. Now that we've moved over to our stovetop, you're going to want to turn your burner on to about medium-high heat. And you're going to want to add about 2 teaspoons of oil. Once your oil's heat up, you're going to add both of your chicken breasts. After 3 minutes of searing our chicken breasts, we reduce the heat to low and allow them to reach 165. After that, we move them off the heat and allow them to cool for about 2 minutes. Now they are ready to be cut. Now that we've let our chicken cool, we're going to move them onto a cutting board. Now that we cut them, we can move on to our sauce.
Now that our chicken's been cut and set off to the side, we're gonna start on our last step, making the sauce. In the pan that we used to cook the chicken, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter, as well as 3 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna be stirring the butter until the garlic is fragrant, which is about 30 seconds. Now that our garlic is fragrant, I'm gonna add in the diced tomatoes. We're gonna let these tomatoes cook down for about 2 minutes. Now that our tomatoes have been cooked down, we're going to add our heavy cream, the remainder of our Cajun seasoning, and some Parmesan cheese. You can add the amount of ingredients by tasting and doing it to your liking. We're gonna add our pasta water from earlier to thin out the sauce. Now our sauce is done, and we're gonna bring it over for plating.
Now we can plate. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye!